first time I rented at Donaldson in Greenville, Donaldson Air Force Base. And after that, Melvin started coming over and started helping me in the shop some, and then he started going to races with me all the time. And so he went with me about all the time from then on.
Yep.
He helped me. Anytime I wanted to go anywhere, he was ready.
I never was home on weekends.
He was ready, and I could say, we're going to Florida. Okay, let's go. Anywhere you want to go.
Oh, Lord. We'd leave here, run all night, get to Miami, race, run back, change the injectors off of the funny car back on the Willis and go run in North Carolina and everywhere else.
Did a lot of work for nothing.
Enjoyed every minute of it.
Back then, you know, we could buy gas for 18 cents a gallon. The Willis was always run regular high test, you know, it didn't run Odessa gas.
Oh, yeah.
Run Sunoco when we could find it, and most of the time Shell. And I don't reckon the Willis ever had any racing gas in it.
Till this time.
Yeah, never did that. And the Mustang, of course, it run nitro in it.
When we run nitro. We run nitro in the Willis, too.
But back then, I could buy a 55 gallon of nitro for $150. And I think the alcohol wasn't about 40.
Yeah.
A lot of difference between now and then.
Tell you something else. Old Ranchero run on alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. We was coming back from
York, Pennsylvania.
I was laying up there asleep. Gene said, Melvin. I said, yeah. He said, run out of gas. I said, okay. I said, well, I've been sleeping. You take a nap, and I'll walk back up there at the exits.
This was when they just first built the interstate up there around Washington.
Yeah.
And it had gas, food, and exit. Gas, food, and there wasn't no gas and food at the next exit. There wasn't nothing.
I had the 5-gallon can, and I'm walking up through there, you know, and the highwayman stopped me and said, where you going? I said, I'm going to get some gas. We run out. He said, there ain't no gas up there. So he said, get in. So he took me, got gas. I hadn't got back yet. Well, he gets out. Pours alcohol in the dead blame. He eases it up around and finds gas. The highwayman, we done come down and went back up, and then we come back down again, and here come Gene back up through there, and we went across the medium, come back around. He told Gene, said, you need to stay where you was at.
Well, see, I didn't know, and the old truck, it would run if you did get over 30 miles an hour. It just started sparking
like crazy. You
know. And I got to that gas station, and I said, one thing I do is try to go back to where I was at. So that's what I was doing. And
yeah.
Before I got there, here they come. I thought I'd done lost Melvin.
Yeah.
And after that, come on down the road, the rear end went on the Ranchero. It started making a whining noise. It was so bad, people would pull over.
Yeah, they thought it was siren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, we made it all the way home like that.
Oh, Lord. And we was coming back from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and it done that.
Yeah. I took 3 or 4 rear ends before I put a solid spacer in the pinion. After I did that, no more problems.
No more problems.
And I had a 448 cubic inch engine in it at 427 and 428 crank. And it kind of pulled pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Gene woke up one time, I was going down through there, and Gene said the dead blame telephone poles looked like picket fence.
I said, Melvin, pull over this rest area. We got to stop. Melvin, he gets sleepy. And he started flipping his head. I've not seen that. I knew we had to stop.
Yeah, I done got tired. We was almost in Miami too. We needed a picture. If you had this, you could make $1 million in Volkswagen.
We was in Miami and we was going to the service station where we always met. You know, it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, and a traffic light, and I had to stop. And when I did, that was it. It wouldn't move no more.
Wouldn't move.
And these guys come back in a Volkswagen Bug that we knew. They knew us and where we was going. They said, we'll pull you. Now, that's with the car, trailer, and everything.
All of it.
So they hooked the chain to that Volkswagen Bug. And he pulled us about half a mile to the service station. I don't know how it done it, but it did.
It done it.
One time we running the Willis with the run what you brung. That's what it used to be. Run what you brung. You can do anything you want to. Well, I put nitro in the Willis, and it was at Calhoun, Georgia, and I lowered my front end. It was high, you know, so I took some lease on the front spring. Well, that was the wrong thing, see. I run that Calhoun, Georgia, and I knew it wasn't handling, but I went ahead and ran it. And just as I got to the lights, it switched ends. And I went through the lights backwards, flat-footed all 4 tires, you know, but it kept going straight backwards, so I stopped it. And then it stopped kind of on the side they just scraped the side of the track, and it just kind of tipped and shaking, but it didn't choke down. So I just put it in low and went back and put it on the trailer. But that was about the only time I really got in trouble. Now, I've stood them up a few times and off the side of the track. And that Mustang, I stood it up pretty high a couple of times. But
if we'd had a camera back a long time ago when he'd do burnouts out the door. The yard was gravel, dirt. When he'd do a burn, check, you know, messing with it, he'd do burnouts, and he'd stand it up in the shop, and I'd shut my eyes. I was scared he was gonna hit that blank. The hood was gonna catch the door.
That's the only place I had to do it.
Yep.
It never went nowhere just to try out, except the track.
That's the track, you know.
I got a call from Wayne Stott one day, and he said, I got a a CD of you when you run at Shelfertown. I'd like to come down and give it to you. I said, okay, come on. So the next day he was here, and we got to be good friends and all. And when he found out I still had the Willis, he couldn't believe it. He wanted to put it back together. So I thought about it a while, so I finally just, well, let's do it. So I carried the chassis and the body back up to him. And he redid the chassis, done all the roll cage and did the interior and all this. He did a lot of work, and got it back rolling. And I brought it back home, and we started putting it back together.
David.
All these other guys come in and started helping me put everything together. There was a bunch of them, a lot of people, a lot of work. And when we got it back from Quayne, 2 months' time, we had it ready to go to Greer. And that's when they, showed it to Greer to start with. And it was some good people. It was a good time. So, Quayne He
done a good job on it.
He did most of he did all the chassis work.
All the chassis work on it.
He's a good guy, and he did great work.